Hello, welcome to this video course in which we are going to learn about how to go about using the four-wheeler fuzzy logic based loader. In this video, we are going to learn about six key things. So how we are going to structure this is this. One is we are going to learn about how to download the template and prepare the Excel such that you can run it in the loader. Second is how you can confirm the vehicle rows because it's a fuzzy logic based system. The closest I can get to is artificial intelligence based system where you can where the system automatically detects the rows and how you can confirm the rows and save the progress, getting an estimate of how much time it will take to confirm the rows, the second bit. Third, we are going to learn about how to create quick quotes. We can quick quotes are quotes without a quote number, which will give you a quick estimate of how much the premium is going to be for each of the rows. You can get up to 500 quick quotes in one single go, and how to download the Excel, how to read the Excel, all of that in the third bit. The fourth, we're going to learn about how to send, how to create bulk quotes with quote numbers. So quick quote does not have quote numbers. Bulk quote have create quote. If you hit create quote, you will get quote numbers. So that's the fourth bit. And so the key difference is that for quick quote you will not have to fill so much of data. In create quote you'll have to fill up all the data that you would anyways fill up in your uh, private car portal that we have. When you're issuing one policy at a go, it's something similar. You'll have to fill up all the data. Then we will learn how to send bulk SMS after creating the quick quotes or the create quotes. How you can this is actually after creating create quotes. It's a bit technical. So you can send across 50 in one single go, then another 50. Preparing, if you've prepared the Excel, then it's just about uploading and sending. So that's it. And the final part that we'll go about is how to go about issuing policies in bulk. So these are the six things that we'll be covering in this whole video course. In this part of the video, we are going to learn about downloading the template and preparing the Excel for the loader. So this page in front of you is the Digit home page and Digit Plus home page. And when you go there, you have to select the Motor Loader tab. Now, right now we have prepared this fuzzy logic feature for only private car. We are going to replicate it later on for two-wheeler commercial vehicles as well. So we select private car, and as I was saying, the first part that we'll learn is downloading the template and preparing the Excel. So you see five buttons when you select private car. You will see quick quote, get quote, issue policy, which will be required while using the loader, upload Excel while uploading that Excel, and yes, download template, save Excel, which is for saving progress. So the button that we're going to hit is download templates. So when you hit on download templates, you will see that two files have been downloaded. One is the template, another is the keys. So I'm going to open both of them. I'm going to open the template file as well as the key file. So you can see that the template file has opened as well as the key file has opened. Let me close this old one out. Yeah. So if you check the template file, you will notice, let me enable editing. You will notice that there are 35 columns here, but you don't need to be worried about all of them. How to read this? So the first 9 columns that you see, or 8 columns, because one you anyways you won't be filling all the 9. These are the ones which are important to get quick quotes. The rest of it can be blank and you will still get all the quick quotes. So that is what the significance of the color is. The next five columns about OD, years, NCV, any claim. These columns are the optional columns for quick quote. So if you fill in the data here, the quick quote generated by the system will have these. And if you don't fill in these here, then the system will take default values and generate the quick quotes. The last of them, the blue columns that you see here have been filled up. These are the ones which need to be filled up if you have to create a complete quote with complete quote number, which you can send to the customer as SMS, or which you can convert into policies later on. Quick quotes cannot be directly converted to policies. Create quotes can be. So that is what the three color codings mean here. Now let's take at each section. Let's take a look at each section. So in the screen section, you will see that you have make, model, variant, you have registration, manufacturing date, registration number, zip code, whether it's new or existing, customer's first name, policy expiry date, and previous insurer name. So if you fill up these columns, you are going to get quick quote. Now you can see that in the new existing column, you have U, N. So for this, you have to refer the key file that we have. There are a couple of places where you have to use them. First is with new or existing. If it's new, you have to type N. If it is existing, you have to type U. Similarly for person type, which is later on here, person type, it can be either a company or it can be an individual policy. So you have to type in company or individual depending on the type. And if you're issuing policies based on check numbers, then you have to put in the check source, partner check, customer check, P for partner check, C for customer check. Other than that, in the insurance companies, the thing is you have to either copy paste the exact spelling. So that is why you see here is in the system Tata AG General Insurance Company Limited. You have to either copy paste the exact spelling from this list, or you can copy paste the code. So say you have Tata, and for Tata you can see that the code is 108. So if I paste 108, it's going to be the same thing as Tata, nothing different. So that is that is the significance of that column. So that is what we did. We saved this. So let's go to each column here. In the make, model, variant column, you have to ask the partner to fill in the combined version of the make, model, variant, whatever he has. The partner might have the data in this form, say Maruti Suzuki Baleno, nothing else. Or the partner might have a detailed form like this. Or say we have a Honda City ZX, nothing else. It can be in any form. Or somebody has only Maruti Suzuki Alto and nothing else. Anything can work here. So whatever form the data that the partner has, paste it here as is. Next, you have to paste the registration or manufacturing year of each of the rows, then the registration number, the zip code, whether it's new or existing, the customer's first name, previous policy expiry date, and the previous insurer name or the code. This is what you have to fill in for the quick quote part. Now, if you need quick quotes, you can always fill in dummy data here because you just need the numbers and nothing else. We'll discuss that in the quick quote part of the course. The other part that you see is OD, number of years, NCV, any claims made, whether it's yes or no, Y is yes and N is no. What's the IDV that you want. If you leave these columns blank, the system will take default value. So if you leave any claim blank, then the system will assume that there is no claim made. If you leave NCV blank, the system will assume that the previous year policy had 0 NCV, and so you will get 20% NCV in this policy, in this year policy. That's how it is. CD1 tariff is the discount you want to issue it at. If you leave this blank, the system will take the digit default discount for that particular vehicle, and if you fill it up, the system will take what you have put in here. Similarly for IDV, if you keep it blank, the system will take the digit default IDV. If you don't keep it blank, the system will take the IDV that you have taken. The rest of it is pretty self-explanatory. Cases number, engine number, previous policy number, person type. All of these columns, blue columns, they need to be filled up only if you have to prepare a full quote and you have to send those SMSs, or you have to prepare the quote and issue this policy. Then you need to fill these columns up. And yes, for the SMS bit, you need to have prepared, you need to fill in the partner name here and the partner contact number here, because the SMS will go to that partner. We will explain that in the next section. So this is how the overall template looks like. This needs to be filled up. So once you have filled this up, let us go back. So I downloaded those templates, and one thing I need to tell you is this loader will work for all policies where the previous policy expiry date has not expired. As in, it will not work for break-in cases. It will work for everything else. That's why in the previous policy expiry date, I'm going to change all the dates just so that we don't end up failing multiple times, because it is not designed to work for break-in cases. So it will work for only for proper cases. It will not work for break-in cases. So we saved it here. That file it's outside the recording. You can see that the file name is this four-wheeler loader fuzzy. I have saved it, and now what I'll do is I will upload the Excel, and we will get will confirm the vehicle rows. That I will show in the next part of the video. Right. So thus far we have completed point 1 and point 2. We have completed the first bit, which is downloading and preparing the Excel. Now we will see uploading it and confirming the vehicle rows. So we'll click on upload Excel, and we will upload the Excel that we have prepared. This is the Excel that we had prepared, so we'll upload that. So you can see that the Excel got uploaded, and depending on whatever we had put in, depending on whatever data we had put in, the system is auto detecting the make, model, variant for each of the rows. So this, if you scroll down, you can see that all of these, they have been filled up automatically. Not all of them, of course. That is the difference. So when you see that something is completely green, it means the complete thing has been confirmed. When you see that the rows, three of the rows are not completely green, that means it has not been confirmed. So you need to make sure that you confirm all the vehicles that you want to go ahead with. Now, how do you go about it? For example, the system saw that the system saw that we have Maruti Suzuki Baleno in this row. It was able to identify it as Maruti Suzuki. It got confused whether it was Baleno, Baleno new, and there is no variant as well. So the system will ask you to confirm the model and the variant here. Similarly, in this case, the system was not able to detect the variant. So you will fill in the variant basis your understanding. Z-Tech, V-Tech, so we go through this. Honda City ZX, so it is City ZX, you don't have the variant, the system doesn't know, and the data did not have that, so you have to confirm this. So this is how you go about confirming it. Now this will from my personal experience, from what we have tested, we have come to know that it's going to take you 15 to 20 minutes to confirm 100 rows. Say this is one row and you have 100 vehicles in a row. It's going to take you 15-20 minutes max. If your data is really bad, that's a different story, but more or less it's going to take you 15-20 minutes to select the make, model, variant here, depending on what your choice is and what your understanding is. That way it's going to take 15-20 minutes to confirm this. Now say you have 500 vehicles or 400 vehicles, you might not be able to do all the confirmation in one single go. So because of that, you see that I have these confirmed and unconfirmed rows. Because of that, we have this save Excel button. Just like you save your progress in a video game, you can save your progress that you made confirming the code. So I hit on save Excel. You see that the file has got downloaded. I got a new file. And in this new file, if I click on it, let it open. Now in this file, you have seen that this is the save file that we did. You clicked on it. The ones which have a vehicle code here written, they are the confirmed rows. These rows are confirmed. If you go ahead, do a quick code, you do a create code, you issue policy, they will go ahead with it. But these are the vehicles which have not been confirmed yet. So you can save the progress as many times as you want. What we have done is, if you take a look at the file name, you will notice that you will have the file name here as well as the timestamp. So as per the date today, the time of the at the time of recording, what was the what was the progress. So you save it here. So if you save this file, say I save this file in my downloads only, and this is my latest file here. So I save this. So I've saved this file. Later on, what I can do is I can come back, I can hit on upload Excel, and I can simply upload. This is the file that we are talking about. It has the timestamp in it. This is the file we saved. We uploaded. So this time when we upload the Excel, the system automatically has tracked, I mean, this file had your progress saved. So you can see that whatever progress you had made, say in the Maruti Baleno case, we had selected Maruti, Suzuki, Baleno, we had selected the whole thing. So this is filled up. Similarly, whatever progress you have made will be filled up. So this is how you will go ahead confirming the vehicle rows. And as I told you, it's going to take you 15 to 20 minutes to confirm 100 rows. Now we will go ahead and we will take a look at the third point, which is getting quick quotes. I am going to confirm all these vehicle rows in the meanwhile, but I'm not going to do it on the video, of course. It's going to take me 15 minutes to confirm selecting each of these like that. And in the third row, when we come back in the third section, we're going to learn how to create quick quotes. Now, this is the third section where we are going to learn about getting quick quotes basis whatever's progress we have made. We have saved everything basis that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload the Excel which we had saved with making all those changes. I made those changes in the last file, and I'm going to upload it. Which was the file? This was the file, and so now you can see that we have uploaded the Excel, the saved Excel, which has all the vehicles confirmed. All the rows have been confirmed in this case. You can see that uh, all the 100 rows in short have been confirmed. So now that we have all of this confirmed, let's go ahead and show you what the quick quote feature does. So the quick quote feature for which we have this section is when we select all of them at a go and we hit on quick quote. So what it will do is it will generate quotes. It will generate quick quotes without any quote number, and this cannot be directly converted into policy. But what would happen is if you have these quote numbers when you download that from an Excel, you use this and you download that Excel, you will have the whole breakup. So it's going to take a couple of seconds to go ahead and do it. You will see that a couple of them would also be failing. Like for example, in the meanwhile, let me show you that you can see that the second row has failed. So we click on this and we find that the IDV is not within the range. That's why it failed. The IDV that was written in the Excel sheet is not matching what the IDV that we are allowing for this vehicle. So that's why it failed. Similarly, we have other areas. This is probably a decline model. That's why it's failed. This is again a decline model. That's why it failed. So you'd see, barring a couple of them which failed due to, say, the manufacturing year hasn't been correctly selected in either of the cases. So you'll anyways get all of these failure reports in the last column that the error summary page will give you. So let me first, let's wait for all of these quotations to get completed. It will take a couple of minutes at max to generate. We have 100 here, so it will take a couple of minutes to generate the 100 quotations that we're talking about. Let me pause the video in the meanwhile, because it doesn't make sense to keep you waiting just for these quotations to keep on happening. They will happen automatically. So you say go take a walk around and come back and you will find that the quotations have been generated. So let me pause the video in the meanwhile and I'll resume once the quotes have been generated. So yes, now I went around, took a walk, came back, and you can see that the quotations have been generated. All these, if you click on the quotation, you will get the breakup for each of them, and you can see, barring a few which have failed for their reasonable reasons, uh, rest of them have been generated. Now, if there is a particular case and you see that there is something to be edited, you can also edit it right away here. You click on the You click on the edit button here, and in this case, let me take a look at क्यों fail हुआ था. Why did it fail? So this was it said that the maximum IDV can be 470k in this case. So I go there and I search for the IDV section, and you can see that we had put in 8 lakh here. So I select 4 lakh 70, I save it. Now if I want, I can again do select this and get quick quote again. We can keep on doing it for now. What did I fail? Okay, 471, but I edited it. I hit on edit. We went there. Okay, it's 47,000. That's why it was the error. So now it's 4 lakh 70. That was the error. Save it. Hit this, and we hit on quick quote. And you would see that you will get a quotation here. See, you got a quotation here. So this is how you can use the edit button as well to edit if there is an error, and you will get all the quotes. Now right now that we have gotten all the quotes here, quick quote section is complete. What is the significance of this section? So what we do is we go to this export to CSV button here, we click on this and we hit on Excel data. What will happen is you will find that a file has been downloaded. Click on it. And let's wait for the file to open. And this is the file that has been downloaded. You can see that all our vehicles and vehicle codes, everything is filled up. If you scroll towards the right, you will notice that again, this is the status, and you will notice that we have got all the breakup of the premium. So you will find that what is the default IDV for each of the case, what is the IDV that has been taken up, and you will be able to find the breakup of the premium, complete breakup premium. Let me just expand the selection. 10. Cool. So now you can see that this is how much the part depreciation is going to cost you. This is how much the consumable is going to cost you if you go ahead and do it. This is how much the engine gearbox protect will cost you for a particular vehicle. Let us lock this vehicle so that we are sure which vehicle we are talking about. Let's say okay, free space. So now you can see that for this particular vehicle, this is the user after discount, this is the own damage part, this is the consumable breakup. If the user takes engine protect cover add-on, then what will be the price of that? Unnamed PA, how much is going to cost you? All of it. If there is a NCB, what's the NCB discount? So in the first case, in the second case, we're getting a 25% NCB. So that is the NCB amount. So if it is a telecalling setup, or if you are a partner who is looking at calling up people to tell them that yes, this is your quote, this is how much you're going to it is going to cost you for X add-on, Y add-on, you can play around with the data. This is what the quick quote does for you. It gives you a complete breakup of the premium and gives you all the premium of the vehicles that you have put up on the Excel. So that was a demonstration of the quick quote feature. With that, we end the third section. And now that we have the third section ready, we'll move on to the fourth section, which is getting bulk number quotes. All right. So in this section, we're going to talk about the create quote function. In the last section, we talked about the quick quote function. The quick quote function gives you a quick breakup. In the create quote function, you will actually end up creating quotes and using those quotes to then send SMS later or issue policies. Delete this. Yeah. So all right. So this is the progress that we had made so far. So what I do is I simply select all. The one thing you need to know, one thing that we need to understand in this section is how to select add-ons. So the quick quote feature, what it does is if you saw that Excel sheet in the past video, past section of the video, you got the whole breakup that this is going to be your dep cap rate, dep cap price, this is going to be your price for consumable and all that. Here you have to select, before actually creating a quote, you have to confirm what add-ons to add and what add-ons to not add. So say you have got like on the first 10 policies, I need to give them dep cap. Okay, so I'll select say the first 10, and I need to give these guys dep cap. So what I do is I go there, I go up. You see this section which says premium package codes, this field, you select it and you go to new package, and you can create a package of your own. What kind of add-ons do you want to give them? So in this particular case, as I was talking, I want to give them a parts depreciation protect for the vehicles, and I also want to give them a PA owner driver for a year. And then what I do is demo package. It has to have four-wheeler, dep cap, and compulsory personal accident. So we do that and we hit on save and apply. So now what has happened is you can see that the demo package has been selected here. You can use this to, add, change the add-on configuration in the others as well. You can select this and you see I changed it for a particular row. Similarly, you can select different permutations and combinations for all the rows that we're talking about. In some you can say give dep cap, in some others you want to give only consumable, you can do that. In some others you want to give them everything, you can do that. So once you do that, once you do all of it, what you need to do is just select this select all button. So all of the rows have been selected in this case, you can see. And once we do that, let me scroll up. You see this get code button, we hit on this. Now again, just like create code took a couple of minutes to go ahead with 100 of those policies, 100 of those quotations, the create code feature is also going to take a couple of minutes to do it. So let's wait for the first couple, and then maybe we'll pause this video, take a walk around, come back and see that they have been done. So you can see that the loader has hit the system for all of these codes simultaneously. We've got all of them working, and you can see that it has started generating code numbers. This is the first code, this is the second code, and it will keep on happening like this. It will work on this on its own pace, and maybe now we can pause the video. Again, doesn't make sense to keep you waiting just for all of these quotations to be generated first. So I'm going to pause this video, take a walk around, come back, and then what we're going to see is all of these quotations have been generated. Alright, so I took a walk around, came back, and you can see that all of these quotations have been generated here. It took a couple of minutes for the system to generate all these quotations here, and you can actually open them and take a look. Say this is the quotation number, and you want to open it directly from here. You select on open, hit on open, and you'd see that the quotation is opening. It will take a couple of seconds for it to open. So when you click on it, it actually is the quotation with quotation number all done, which you can, okay, let me open that. See, this is the quotation that we're talking about. So you can see that all of these details are there. You can then go ahead and start using it the way you want. Similarly, if you want to download it, you just hit on this button here, and the quotation will get downloaded to your system in your downloads folder. So I clicked on it and the quotation is now downloaded. This is the quotation that you need, and it has all the details. It's the normal quotation that you anyways generate in your Digit Plus portal. So if you want to generate, say, the quotation for all of these, you can select all of these, and then you can select on this download PDFs for selected quotations. It will download all the quotations that you need in one single folder, that is your downloads folder. If you need to do that, what you can do is, say, clean up your folder, and then all of these quotations will end up in the downloads folder here. But we don't want to do that here. I think it's pretty much, you can do it anyways whenever you want. So this is how you create the quotations. With that, we have covered the fourth point, which is create quote with complete proper quote numbers, all of these. And now we will see how to send bulk SMS. Let me end this part of the video. We'll do it on the next part of the video. So in this section, we're gonna follow the agenda again. We're going to do the fifth part. Here we're going to take a look at how we can go about sending bulk SMSs to all those codes that have been created. Now, to do this, we first have to take a look at the input file that we had actually, put in the initial part of the video. Let me open that. I guess let me just open it. This is the input file that we had put in. So this is the input file that we had put in, and so you can see that all of these are the rows, and towards the here you have the customer phone number as well. Wait a minute. Phone. Yeah, mobile number. So this is the mobile phone number that was input. We have input phone numbers here. So when we use the bulk SMS feature, what it's going to do is it's going to send out quotations to all these phone number. It's going to send out SMSs to all these phone numbers. Let me do that now. So we minimize this. We open up our loader again. We have selected all. To do this, the logic is simple. You have to change this payment type. Basically, what it does is, just like in the portal where you select generate payment link and then you issue policy, it actually sends a payment link to the customer. It's the same thing. So you select generate payment link, and you can see that the send payment link changed to issue policy changed to send payment link. So we hit on generate payment link, and you see that you have the send payment link here. So we have all these policies here, all of them here. All of them have been selected. We have selected them all, and now we hit on just scroll this up. Yeah, now we hit on generate payment link. We hit on send payment link. One or more rows are selected without quotations, so it's not going to allow you to just go ahead to do that. So what we'll do is we select on this filter field, and select successful quotations. Now only the successful quotations have been put up here, not the ones which have errors and the ones which we're talking about, IDV issue, and we haven't edited everything. So we select all these successful quotations here. We select them at a go, and we have selected generate payment link here, and we're going to hit on send payment link. Again, just like we had for quotations for different stages, the system will start sending out SMSs now. It's going to take a couple of seconds because these are all in bulk. Okay. So now we can see that the SMS has been sent successfully. SMSs have been sent successfully for all the quotations that we are talking about here. Now, obviously, you will just get a notification here that the SMS sent successfully. Message would come up here, and you will see that the messages have gone out. Let me show you the sample, because obviously I cannot pick out a phone here, but let me show you a sample of what the message will look like, what kind of messages go out. So you see the message that will go out will be from VK-G digit, and the message would be that your vehicle make model insurance is up for renewal. Click this button to renew it, or call Parvinder Motors at this number to renew now, because that was the name of the dealer that we had put in. See, here we had put in Parvinder Motors, and the number was mine. So that is the message that went out. This is the message that the user will get. Now we have covered sections 1 to 5. You can send up to 50 SMSs in one single go, and after this no, you can send as many SMSs as you want, but you can create 50 quotes in one single go. So that was that. With that, we end up the section 5. Now we will look at the last section, which will be about issuing policies. So here we are in the last section of the video course. We are going to learn how to issue policies in this. Now, as was demonstrated in the past sections, we have created codes. And now we're going to issue these policies. How we're going to go about it is, say you select everything and then you hit on issue policy. What will happen is it will tell you that one or more rows without quotation is selected because all of them have been done. So you have to go to the filter here and select successful quotations. And you get the successful quotations, all of these here, and only then if you like select this and then if you hit on issue policies, everything will be issued. So let me just go ahead and do that. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll selected all these and now we hit on issue policy. It will take some time and all these policies will be issued. It will take a couple of minutes and it doesn't make sense to just keep us waiting before this. So I'll pause this video and then wait for the policies to be issued, and then we can I'll pause this video, take a walk around, come back, and then we'll see that all the policies have been issued. So now we can see that all these policies have been issued, and so when you see this, you can now, if you want to download this policy from here, or you can also select all of these and then download all the policies PDFs if you want to. I'm not going to do that in this video because of course that's just going to extend the video length. As you can see, this is the policy PDF and you can get it for everybody. Cool. All right, so with that, we would like to bring this video to a close. Let's quickly summarize what we learned. First, we learned how to download the template and prepare the Excel. Then we learned how to confirm the vehicle rows, saving the progress, getting an estimate of how much it takes to confirm. We learned how to create quick quotes in one go. We learned how to create quotes with numbers which can be converted into policies later. We learned how to send bulk policies, and finally we learned how to issue those policies and download all these videos. So that was about it. I hope that this training helped you, and this training was able to give you a good understanding of how to use the four-wheeler fuzzy logic based loader. Thank you and have a good day.